I have some brand new information I want to share that I am so excited about. Let me screen share here. I'm going to tell you this process and do it first. And then because I've already shared this stuff on Q&A yesterday, I'm just going to share the process first, and then I'm going to talk about it after. So you're going to want to go to the Minnesota Secretary of State website. You're going to register a business. This is the only state that you can do it in. So no matter where you live, you're going to use this website. And it's going to tell you step by step how to register your business. Step one, you're going to create an online account. So you're going to have to put in your information, and then you're going to validate it by going to your email and verifying that you are who you say you are, or that you have an email, and putting your password in. And then you're going to log in, which I already have. So after you log in, you're going to go to business filings online. You're going to scroll down, and the first thing that is listed is assumed name. Everyone has always assumed that your name is your all caps name. And that is not your name. That's the name that was created at your birth as a corporation by the state, and that name is property of the state. So by registering this assumed name, you will have all authority to use it, and you're now registered as a business. So the first thing you're going to do is verify that your business name is available. My all caps name, if I search it, it says it is available. Huh. That's interesting. So you're going to file the assumed name, and you're going to add the name holders that you wish to put in, which is your actual name, the first or the upper and lower case. So I can go ahead and put in my information there. First, middle, last. Now with your address, you're going to want to put care of. And then you're going to spell out street or avenue to make it a proper address. And then you're going to put all zeros for your zip code. Actually, for Ohio, you want to spell out the state as well if you can. I'm going to put all zeros so that I'm not under their jurisdiction. And I want to add that as my first name holder. And so I'm going to save that. And then I'm going to add a second name holder. So where it says first, I'm going to put my last name, comma, and I'm going to put my first and middle. Again, I'm going to put the care of address. Now, if you're doing a child's name, you can actually add your name as one of the name holders as well, because you have the ability to do business on their behalf. Again, you want to spell out the state if possible. And you put all zeros. Save that one. So you can put as many variations as you want in this to be your name holders. I like to do all of them, so I'm actually going to do my colon 1, 2, colon, Felicia, hyphen, Marie, colon, Beverly, period, comma, and then I'm going to put, you can put authorized representative. In Ohio, it's called statutory agent. So I'm going to actually put statutory agent. And again, of course, care of. You get the point. So once you do this and you add all of the different variations that you want of your name, you will have several name holders that you can use. And then you will go to the next screen. So I've saved all those. You can see, and then you'll go next. Add principal, place of business. Again, care of, comma, King, New, Dayton. All zeros, and then next. Add mailing address. It says if you cannot receive mail at the principal address, please provide a mailing address. If you can receive, do not add a second additional. So I just left that blank. And then it says if you want to add an attachment, you can. I don't have anything that I need to attach there. And then it says add delivery information. Now this is just your email. So I'm gonna do that. Add my phone number. And next, and then it's going to add a client reference if you need it. There's nothing there that I need to put there. And then this email is the email address that it says the Ohio Secretary of State can send official notices. So you'll put your email in that you check, because every year they're going to ask you to renew this by December 31st of each year. And if you don't, you'll have to re-register and pay the $50. If you watch for the email every year and renew it, then you won't have to repay. It will automatically renew for free. And then you're next. And then this isn't really you don't really have to put any information. This is just a business snapshot that they would add for that business, but there's no reason to put anything in here. So you can just click on for that. So original filing is $50. Assume name is the all caps name. These are the name holders that I added in and my business and the email. And then there's nothing on the snapshot. And then I would submit. It's going to ask the name holder or the agent must sign the following certification by typing their name in the space below. Each year, it reminds you, you must file an annual renewal. If you miss it, it will expire on the December 31st, and then you'll have to redo it. So then you're going to type in your name. I'm use my statutory agent form of the name, and then you're going to submit. Now, it's not done until you actually make the payment. So here's your order number, and you can make the $50 payment. Immediately, they will send you the email with the 2 documents that you will print out. This is just if you want to do US Bank, but I just paid without registering. And then you can put in all this and check out. And then once you get the email, you want to print out several copies of both of those forms. Keep a copy in your car and make sure you don't lose those copies. So you can also upload it to Dropbox or wherever you save your documents to make it, and maybe email it to yourself so you have it on email as well. But you want to make sure you keep that record and print it out several times. Those copies of this Secretary of State certificate, I'll show you. After you get it, you're going to see your status, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So you'll get this official seal with the state of Minnesota. Thank you for filing the business filing. And then it will tell you what you have to do with that. So you will have to publish this assumed name in a legal newspaper in the county in which you live, the business is located. And you'll have to do that several weeks in a row, 2 consecutive issues, 2 days in a row in newspaper in a daily, or 2 weeks in a row if it's weekly. So just follow these directions and file that so that it is published publicly. It's put on notice. Now that's one process, okay? And that's the first document that you get. The other document, what did I do here? I think it's, see if this one's it. All right, let me try that one more time. Okay, so then here's the other document that will come up. So this is your one that you're going to keep in your car with the other one. Office of Minnesota. This is your certificate of assumed name with all your name holders. Now, what this does is it proves that you have authority to do business, that you have registered that all caps name to do business. And if an officer pulls you over, they have to also register their name to do business, or they cannot do business with you. You have to have register your business in order to do business. This guy that was teaching me this, shout out to Carl. Thank you, Carl, so much. He stopped by my house with his girlfriend and he gave me an hour or more of his time and told me how important and how powerful this one thing is. Now, every state's different, but he has people that has used this in many states and gotten pulled over, and it's been amazingly powerful because once you show them that you have your assumed name certificate and they take it to their supervisor, they can't do business with you. In fact, he said he was, teaching one of the local police officers about this, and he went to his supervisor and asked if he could do this process and if it was legal. And he said, well, yeah, it's legal, but if you do that, you can no longer work here for the police department. So apparently these players in the fictitious system cannot do this and do business with us. So it's extremely powerful. You can use it for court cases as well. He said you can take it if you have a court case, you can take it to the court of clerks and hand it to her or him, whoever's in charge of the court. The court of clerk is always in charge of the whole court. And you can take it to them and show it to them. And then there's nobody in the courthouse to do business with you. So they have to dismiss your case. He gave me so many scenarios, but I just wanted to share this as soon as possible because anything that has worked for people and they've had success with, I feel the people, those women and men who are seeking the truth and trying to live in the private and not be bamboozled by all these, corrupt corporations, this information has to get out and we need to stand in our authority and our power. So the second thing I want to teach you, which is a separate process, is you're going to go to the Federal Trade Commission, and all mail goes to the headquarters. It says don't send any correspondence to anywhere except for their headquarters. So if you go to the contact page, it will tell you the headquarters right at the top. You're going to write a letter. And actually, it's just one sentence, but you're going to have them, you're just going to, on a piece of paper, you're going to handwrite, please update my profile. I am living, I am alive, living, and non-decedent. And that's it. And you put your information on it. And I'm going to drop just an example in the Dropbox. But that's all you do. You just send it and you just handwrite that and you send it to this address and you want to certify it with receipt required so that you have proof it got delivered. And those two things will change your status. He said the FTC will update your profile worldwide And he said that the assumed name, you can use that paperwork with anybody. If anybody's trying to contract with you, you have to ask, well, before we get started, I want to see your assumed name. I want to see your business. I want to see your registered business name, because I'm not going to do business with anybody unless I have their information. So I hope this excites you as much as it did me. He gave me so many more examples. It was unbelievable. But I'll do more updates as soon as I can. I have very short window of time to do this, so I wanted to get it out as soon as possible. It will be in the Dropbox today, and I will answer more questions about it on the next Q&A live on the Sandwich Telegram channel. All right. Hope you guys are having a great October and waiting for all these shifts to happen. And I will talk to you soon.